What's up, guys? It's your girl Rihanna. I'm back with another video, and today I'm doing tacos. And yeah, I've never tried this, but I seen it at the store and it says it's from the Taco Bell sauce, so we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see if this is really hot. I know there's a hotter one, but and I like spicy. Let me see. Watermelon sparkling soda. Let me try this. That's actually really refreshing. Watermelon naturally flavored soda. It really did taste like I just ate a piece of watermelon. That's sip hooray. Today, let me tell you, I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry. I'm always ready to eat, but let me so I have two different kinds of tacos. I have a ranch flavored shell and I have the nacho cheese flavor. And let's just eat it. The hot isn't hitting me, so we're gonna put a little bit more. Yeah, that didn't hit me at all. It wasn't spicy at all, so I'm gonna try it again. Oops. First to say that it was gonna be hot. It's not hot at all. And there was a mild version, so it's like that one was even more less hot. But this soda, it's really good. It's really light and refreshing. It's really good. So anyway, back to some serious business. I recently left my job. I just was kind of tired of the certain a certain person finding a problem with me, and it was getting to the point where I felt like, why am I here? Like, I don't have to deal with this. There's a difference between quitting your job and you don't have a backup plan. Everybody needs a plan B, because at some point in time things are not going to go right, and a plan B is much needed. So I had jury duty the next day. I go into work. My supervisor, which will just, we won't name drop, but my supervisor is my age. She's around my age. She was given that job, and I'm going to say it just like that. She was given that job because my original boss, her husband found no reason why she couldn't be a stay-at-home mom, which, girl, if you can do that, good job. You got yourself a good man. So she was given that job, and rather than do it with class, being in a position of higher power than what you originally started with, she abuses that power and tries to I'm trying to think of the correct way to go about saying this without necessarily bad mouthing somebody. I put it to you like this: some people aren't afforded the opportunities to graduate college, to even graduate high school. Sometimes they don't think more of themselves than getting the job that they got or the job that they have. That's the difference between me and this person. This is her career. This wasn't my career. Sitting at a desk doing a receptionist job. Don't get me wrong. God gave me that job right when I needed it. When I first found out I was pregnant, this job opportunity literally fell in my lap. God literally gave me a gem, and I was able to work all 9 months there, and all I had to do was sit and open the door for people. So that, and now he goes to that school. He continues to go to that school. Just because I quit my job, that has nothing to do with his education, unless they wanted, unless her specifically wanted to try that. But that is what I mean by this was a pit stop for me. I was supposed to be able to have a stress-free pregnancy. I was supposed to get my son into school, and now I'm supposed to be a boss. I don't need that job. I don't need it. Having that extra pay, of course, who's not gonna want to sit here and have extra money? That's play money. That's what you have your fun with. If I needed anything extra, I knew I was like, what, I get paid. I could spend a little extra because I get paid. Now I have to work 2 times harder, 3 times harder, and I'm okay with that. It's hard sitting here being at home and being my own boss versus when I step into their facility, I'm no longer a boss. I work for them. I didn't like that feeling of knowing when I step out of that job or when I clock out, I go back to being my own boss. I didn't like that shift. This person, like I said, she continuously found reasons to have conversations with me, continuously found reasons to have meetings with me, and continuously found reasons to try to make me look bad in these meetings. Where it got to the point where, like I said, I went to jury duty the next day. She wanted to have what? Yet another meeting. And I literally was about to sit down. I didn't even get a chance to sit down, and she was already coming to tell me that we needed to have a talk. There's about 235 kids at will be 235 because they opened up a whole nother section of the daycare school, however you want to put it. And at the time, maybe right now it's at like 200. So she said about 2 or 3 people weren't in the computer, but they were in the files. That's not my job. That's not my job to that's not my job to put people in the system. It's the person in back of me's job. Now, they didn't talk to her. She basically said, oh, the person gave me the okay, but they weren't in the computer. That's not my job. That's not my problem. And even when I said that, that's not part of my job, it was like, but you can do it. It doesn't matter if I can. It matters that wasn't allotted to me in my job description. When I first started, I was able to do everything. As different bosses thought that their technique was going to be good or better, they lessened what I was able to do, and they did what they wanted to do. So instead of me taking all the payments, I only took preschool, and anything with after school was just a written receipt, and they took on that job. So, and the same thing with the pickup list. I was okay to do that. The next boss was like, you know what? They'll give the paper to you, but you give the paper to somebody else, and they put it into the system. So that's how it's been. So when she tried to give me this form that said, we'll revisit this in 30 days. First of all, you're not going to sit there and tell me if I deserve my job or not. That's where she got ahead of herself. And that's when I realized to myself, you don't need this job. Walk out. That's exactly the voice that I had in my head. You can leave this job. So at this point in time, I have an ongoing baking business, which is going fabulous. I'm starting, I always did catering, it just matters who needs it. And the accessory business is slowly but surely moving. Like I said, I think that will just be. Oh my God. That was a mess. I always forget napkins. With the accessory line, I honestly just think that it's gonna get the buzz it needs when it's actually on TV. So that's a situation that I kind of just have to like be patient for, even though I'm not patient at all. And now, business number 3, how to do that better. Business number 3 will be me meal prepping for people. Which I'm just so excited about. I love to meal prep. I used to meal prep. I had about 3 or 4 bosses at the job I just left. I want to say 4. Yeah, this person was the 4th. So I would like to say my second boss, I used to meal prep for her. And I used to just love seeing how everything looked all nice and neat and just prepared. So I definitely felt like that was something that was also going to bring in some good money. I'm really excited about that. That's something that I'll see the money fast. My baking, I'll see the money fast. Like I said, with this accessory line, I'm gonna have to put money in to benefit the reward. I'm super excited about the second photo shoot, and I already have girls in mind. I told you guys I definitely want it to be a curvy girl shoot. I have to also talk to Janine. I wrote down, like, I have my tablet now, and I wrote down everything that I need to stay organized. I'm just trying to get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday orders out the way, but in the midst of that, I will have the form that they can circle what they want, and I have crazy cool meal choices as well. I really pride myself on just being different and just doing something that's going to get your attention, whether it be accessories, food, or baking. I want to get your attention. I want you to like be like, oh, this is entertaining, like she's the shit, low key. I'm super excited about that. Like I said, I do have girls in mind. I do have girls in mind already for the photo shoot. I really have to work my butt off because I want to do the photo shoot for next month, closer to the end of the month. And that means shopping online has to stop. Excessive spending has to stop until I get to this goal, which like I said, I'm always excited. When I left my job, nothing in me was worried. I left with confidence. What got me to the point of just saying, you know what, I'm gonna throw in the towel is because that 30 days was not going to be 30 days. She would have found something else in the meantime to want to discuss. And I felt like I said, the difference between her and I is that it's her career. This was my pit stop. Some people think that they take their job too seriously, and it's not like you can't be a boss and have people respect you, but she didn't want her quote unquote employees respect. She wanted the big people's respect. So it doesn't matter who she makes look bad if she makes herself look good. That also taught me in having a business. Right now it's just me. Right now all 3 businesses, except for when I'm like selling food or with the meal prep, my mom is going to be helping with that, just because she just loves doing it like how I love doing it, but she just doesn't have the patience to do it every day. So I just more or less give her little jobs at a time. But and this is why it's called Be Lavish the Company, because I'm literally trying to have all services that I can provide into one company. You can come for catering, you can come for baby shower tables, for treats, you can order with us online with accessories. I cannot wait until I'm actually designing, and that's stuff that you have to just speak into existence, when I'm actually designing the stuff that I want somebody to wear and not just buy it from a vendor. That's definitely something else I want to do to just always elevate myself and to be outside of the box. Let me get another bite. So what it taught me was, as a company, I don't want people like that being supervisors to my employees. I don't want somebody that's gonna make themselves look good and not try to make their team look good, and try to fix things and try to let you fix things in yourself and fix things that can better not just you but the company. Those are people I want on my team. Working for this company for about 3 years, I've seen a lot of shady things. And don't get me wrong, people are gonna gossip. People are not gonna always like each other. That's just a part of the business. But I want to make sure that, from what I've seen in the business, I'm gonna know who's a troublemaker. I'm gonna know who's, excuse my French, a shit talker. I'm gonna know who's really has boss quality or leader qualities versus a person that just wants to make themselves look good and will do it to no expense of other people. Those are people that I have witnessed myself in the 3 years of working there. Those personalities. And the people that start rumors, the people that have big mouths and just telling everybody's business, whether it's your business or the next person's business, it's ridiculous. And I just feel like when I have to employ people, when I have to do interviews, I'm gonna feel that vibe that I felt when I was just the employee. You need that balance of humbleness and to know, like, okay, I have a business, but a lot of people have businesses and still go to their job, because until that like kicks off to a point where you don't need the job, you technically just want the money. You want to have the best of both worlds. Like, you're getting money and you have a business, and you're still getting paid from your business and from your 9 to 5. Who doesn't want to do that? But when you can get that kind of money just from your business, and you no longer need the company that you're working for. I don't think I had that opportunity per se, but I think I was just definitely ready to have that open window of time that I was wasting there to actually really refine my craft, and just to learn more, and to be more humble in knowing that you might think, like, I don't feel like I'm a person that can be bullied or intimidated And I won't say I was, but what I will say is I felt defeated, feeling like there are people who want to make you look bad, and there's nobody having your back. They're having the person that's trying to make you look bad's back. And it's because of the position she holds versus the position you hold. I didn't like that feeling. And that's why I was confident to say, I will sit here and work like I've never worked before. This was my first week not working there, and I just kind of wanted to relax. I didn't really want to like do anything too crazy. I didn't want to take on mad orders. I just wanted to relax and kind of have that time, because in 3 years I've never not worked there. In the 3 years I worked there, there's probably been like, I've had like 10 days off. I don't take days off, you know what I'm saying? I go to work even if I was sick. I had a cyst the size of bigger than a golf ball, and I sat at the desk and worked, okay? So they don't understand when I'm sitting here pregnant, and it was a freaking, basically it was snowing, and I didn't have a way to get out my driveway. And when I called the boss there, they was like, well, it's basically a no call, no show, and they knew I was 8 months pregnant, okay? Because I didn't want to walk to the bus stop because I can slip on ice. And they're like, well, why are you, he was like, why are you calling? And it's like 12 o'clock. Because I'm pregnant, and if I can't get out my driveway, then I have to walk. And if I fall, do y'all care? That's why I said they care about who they care about. They have their favorites like at every job. And I just got to the point where it was like, you know what? Cheers. I'm out of here. And I feel like this was the best week I've had. The best week I've had. And just knowing that, no, it's not going to be an easy task to run 3 businesses. In my head, I'm just like, the baking is going, you know, I'm going to invest in the meal prep, and in the meal prep I'm going to keep investing in the accessory store until I get to that point where each thing is booming, and I can hopefully just have like a big freaking building with all my businesses in it, and it'd be like a little mall or a little outlet or something, I don't know. But it gets so messy. But I will say, sometimes you need a little push, and I'll be happy when I'm making like big bank and I could just shout her out like, thank you so much. Because I might have stayed at that job a little longer. I might have missed the opportunities I was supposed to get from being in your facility. Not even your facility, but y'all get the point, from being in that company. So if there's ever a person that feels like they're going to target you and they think that that's going to be your downfall, it ain't your downfall. It's just the beginning. And some people, like I said, they take their job too seriously because they don't think much. They're not thinking farther than what they have in front of them. And when there's people that are goal-oriented and motivated and ambitious to do more than just a job that they're doing, people don't know how to take that. She knew that my business is going well, but I still come in here, and I think she felt how I feel about myself. Like I walk in, and yes, I'm the employee, but I never acted like an employee. I acted like I gotta do this shift. I gotta go back to my real job, my real duties. And I feel like I felt like I was better. And she didn't like that feeling of knowing that she had to work for X, Y, and Z to get where she's at. And I didn't care. I never knew that we had an issue. I kind of just felt like she kept targeting me and kept trying to bother me, and I just couldn't understand why. But it's not for me to understand why. The only thing I need to understand is or not even understand, be okay with the fact that this is a transformation period for me. And instead of being upset, instead of questioning God, instead of thinking, why me, I'm gonna handle it full front and straight on, and just know that I'm gonna be straight regardless, and that is giving me an open window to do what I'm supposed to do. I used to sit there at that desk and be like, I can be doing X, Y, and Z, and I'm here. And now, okay, now I'm here. It is just the beginning. And rather than wish for her downfall, rather than hope she get fired, which have been thoughts in my brain, because I'm human, I have to just hope that other people see who she's turning into and what she's turning into. And if they don't see it, that's not my job to let people know who they employed. That is your job to find out. So with that being said, I know I'm not going to finish these other two. I'm going to finish this one. Ooh. Oh my God. I will say, since they all loud, hot sauce wasn't hot. I kind of drenched it, and I like both the ranch and the nacho, but I would say I kind of like the ranch better. I didn't even give you guys a close up. Wait, let me get the other side. It's just like bomb. I just love it. I kind of do. Oh my God, I kind of want to eat another one. All right. Because before I leave, I do want to say, whoa. What I do want to say is I did just get new inventory. I'm going to be doing a 2-part video because I already started recording. It's just that with the second part, everybody kept calling me for some odd reason and my phone was dying. And I had a lot going on because they said I had too much storage. My storage was full. So I had to delete stuff, keep trying to go back. Finally was able to record. People kept calling me. So it's going to be a 2-part video. Yeah, it's going to be a 2-part video. I'm really excited about this stuff. I want to hurry up, like I said, and get that video out there. I'm definitely, what's the word? A little hesitant about bathing suits because I kind of want to take a picture with the bathing suits, but I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not body conscious, but I'm like, if I feel fat, I will not wear it. Like, even if you're full figured or you're curvy, you know when something look good on you and when something don't. So be prepared for 4th of July, be prepared for tacos, and be prepared for the inventory review. Most of the stuff I really, really, really love, but you'll be able to tell that there's like one thing in particular. Like it's like a bag, and in the on the computer, it's like looks like this big, which is like, oh my god, but literally it's like this big, and I'm like kind of on fire, but also kind of turns it into a positive. So make sure you guys look out for that. I'm really excited. I'm just excited for everything. I'm just trying to be positive, have positive thoughts. We have positive thoughts and speak positive things. It does work. It does happen. It might not happen overnight, but it does work. Enjoy, guys. Keep on tuning in. Subscribe, please. Add me on Instagram, treatdealer23. Add me on my other Instagram for the accessories, b_lavish_the company. Keep tuning in. Subscribe. And shoot, let me know y'all down the ride.